Hello, my name is Mariah Alexander, and today we are going to talk about the initiative and referendum process in Arizona. The initiative and referendum process in Arizona is an important part of the Arizona Constitution, which grants citizens the right to directly propose and pass laws and constitutional amendments. An initiative is a proposal that allows citizens to propose new laws or amendments to the Arizona Constitution by collecting a required number of petition signatures. If the initiative meets all the requirements, it is placed on the ballot for public vote. A referendum is a process that allows citizens to approve or reject laws or amendments passed by the state legislature. Citizens can collect signatures to place a recently passed law on the ballot, giving voters the final say on its enactment. This is a way how initiatives and referendums are created. Initiatives is that citizens draft a proposed law or constitutional amendment. Petition. Supporters must gather signatures from registered voters. For statutory initiatives, the required number is 10% of the voters cast in the last gubernatorial election. For constitutional amendments, it is 15%. Submission and verification. The petitions are submitted to the Secretary of State for verification. If enough valid signatures are collected, the initiative is placed on the ballot for the next general election. Vote. The initiative is approved if it receives a majority of votes. Referendums. Petition. Within 90 days of a law being signed by the governor, citizens can file a petition to refer the law to voters. The required number of signatures is 5% of the voters cast in the last gubernatorial election. Submission and verification. The petitions are submitted to the Secretary of State for verification. If the required number of valid signatures is collected, the law is placed on hold and referred to the ballot. Vote. The referendum is approved if a majority of voters support it. If rejected, the law does not take effect. Here are the similarities and differences of initiatives and referendums. Both processes allow citizens to directly participate in the legislative process. Both require collecting a certain number of petition signatures. Lastly, both result in a public vote. Here are the differences of initiatives and referendums. Initiatives are proposed by citizens from scratch, while referendums challenge laws already passed by the legislature. Signature requirement. Initiatives typically require more signatures than referendums. Timing. Referendums must be filed within 90 days of the legislature session in which the law was passed, where initiatives can be proposed at any time. Here are the pros and cons of initiatives and referendums. Pros. Empower citizens to propose laws directly. Address issues that the legislature may overlook or ignore. The cons of initiatives are that it can be costly and time-consuming to collect signatures. Risk of poorly drafted laws that lack of scrutiny of legislative debate. It may also be influenced by special interest groups with resources to fund signature campaigns. Here are the pros and cons of referendums. It provides a check on the legislature by allowing voters to approve or reject laws. It also encourages the legislature to consider public opinion more carefully. Referendums can create uncertainty for laws passed by the legislature. It also is subject to influence from special interest groups. How initiatives and referendums support the idea of direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. The Arizona Constitution embraces the principles of direct democracy by allowing citizens to have direct say in their government through initiatives and referendums. This empowers voters to participate actively. Citizens are not just passive observers, but active participants in the legislative process. Also holds the legislature accountable. Voters can directly challenge and overturn legislative decisions. Lastly, shape public policy, which means citizens can propose and enact laws that reflect their values and needs. By by bypassing potential legislar or gridlock or special interest influences. These processes ensure that the government remains responsive to the people's will, reinforces the demographic principle that eliminate political power resides within the citizens. Thank you for allowing me to share.